In my last blog, I talked about two different perceptions about fear and how we can tell the difference between them. And as promised, today I'm going to share with you 3 very easy and quick methods to combat fear on the spot. Hello, this is Constantina Sadoriniou, host of Empowerment TV. If you are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe as we offer tools of empowerment in our videos. These methods that I'm going to share with you today can be used as first aid tools, but if they are used regularly for a specific fear that keeps on creeping up, then we can have more permanent results. So here they are. Method number 1, deep, purposeful breathing. Now, before you dismiss it as something that you already know or something that it is too simple to take into consideration, let me tell you, explain to you why it is the best technique of all. It is simple, it is extremely easy, it is fast to implement. We already know about it, we just need to tweak it. It is highly effective. It has a profound effect on our emotional, mental, and physical well-being. You see, there is always a mind-body connection. So whenever the body is experiencing something, then there's an emotional reaction, and whenever there's an emotional reaction, then we feel it physically. So when we have a negative emotion, there are, let's call them negative chemical reactions taking place in the body, so we feel that effect. And when we are having positive emotions, then there are positive chemical reactions taking in the body, and we also feel about them. Now, it is a two-way process. So if we are consciously affecting whatever is happening to us physically, then we are affecting the way we feel. For instance, think about how we respond to physical pain. The body is in pain, and we feel that with strong emotions as well. So if we are able to affect somehow the body, that will have an impact into our emotions. And one of the organs that is very much affected when we are in tremendous stress is our breathing. If we are under tremendous stress, like an emotion of fear, then our breathing becomes fast, shallow, and short. So if we consciously trying to change our breathing into slow, deep, purposeful breathing, automatically we calm ourselves down physically as well as emotionally. So next time you experience fear, just try this. Change your breathing into deep, slow, purposeful breathing into 3 steps. Deep breath in, hold for a bit, slow breath out, hold for a bit. Do this for a while, and you will start seeing the effects of that breathing, because by slowing down our breathing, we are sending signals to the brain that all is well. The second method is the 10-second rule. Yes, I said 10 seconds. You might have heard the 5-second rule, first known from Mel Robbins, but she is usually using this to motivate people or to motivate ourselves into action. But we are going to use a similar rule to be able to combat fear. Now, the 5-second rule doesn't really work for me, not for my own brain, and probably to many others. 5 seconds is not long enough for me to slow down my mind, but I tried with the second 10 seconds rule, which is basically counting backwards. From 5 to 0 is the known one, but I'm counting from 10 to 0. Try this technique. Again, what happens is that we are telling the brain stop having its focus on the amygdala, which is somewhere in the center of the brain, and transfer the attention of the brain to the left parietal lobe of the brain, where all these mathematical calculations and analytical processes are taking place. So we are shifting the brain's attention from the fight or flight response to a more logical response, and that automatically takes away the experience of fear. You might need to count more than 10 seconds downwards. Experiment with this and see what works best for you. The third method is known as EFT tapping, or meridian tapping, emotional freedom technique. This is based on ancient traditional healing therapies and also known in the world of energy psychology. However, after lots of researches on this technique, we have found that now there are scientific proofs of the accuracy of this technique. Again, with this technique, we are tapping with our 2 fingers in the energy points of the meridians, the same points that the acupuncturists are using, to be able to send signals to the brain to release energy blocked from those pathways and stop having the same response of the emotion that we've been having. So either we're experiencing a negative emotion because of something that is happening right now, or because of something that has happened in the past. What the tapping does is able to reduce the cortisol secretion from the amygdala. At that moment we are experiencing the negative emotion, and that has as a result of reducing the stress levels. So here you are, 3 methods to combat fear on the spot as promised. Let me know, use them, and let me know how these work for you, or if you have any other methods yourself, please share it with all of us and help us combat fear, either it is long-term or as a first aid tool. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, please share it with your friends and give it a thumbs up. This is Sadoriniou. Till next time, stay empowered. Bye-bye for now.